So then let's talk about gangs. They're not going to get just the corner boy or the one that runs to the store or the one that's doing a lot of the shooting all the time. They may have the actual leader of the gang as an informant. So welcome back to Altgeld Kingpins Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. And this episode, I'm going to teach you guys what a confidential informant is. So as you can read along, it says any individual who provides useful and credible information to a JLE regarding felonious criminal activities. So JLE is Justice Law Enforcement Agency. So basically, if they report to the FBI, CIA, state police, any type of law agency, even a prosecutor, they are considered confidential informants because they're giving up information. And we have 3 levels to the confidential informants. We have long-term, high-level, and privilege. So what I'm going to do is, because I have here in my hand the Federal Bureau of Investigation's compliance with the Attorney General's investigative guidelines. This is also redacted. It's also from September 2005, so it's old, but a lot of this information is still useful, and it's still being in use today. So this is Chapter 3 of the Attorney General's guidelines regarding the use of confidential informants. And I'm going to give you guys the definition of those words. So, long-term. A long-term confidential informant is defined as those who have been registered for more than 6 consecutive years. So, long-term. These are not people that's just telling on one person, 2 people, 3 people. These are people that's literally living a life, because if you guys don't understand or don't know, they get paid for this work. This is like a job. So some people that's unemployed, these people are always employed. They may be sometimes double, even triple employed, because they also put them at jobs. So the perp or the person that they looking for, you want to say, he may work or she may work at this job. So they're going to put the informant at the job with them. But maybe they're not just working on one case, maybe they're working on 2 cases. So they're going to put the informant at this job and this job. So you guys got to understand that. So next is the high level confidential informant. So the high level confidential informants are defined as individuals who are part of the senior leadership of an enterprise that A, has a national or international sphere of activities or high significance to the FBI's national objectives, even if the enterprise's sphere of activities is local or regional, and engages in or uses others to commit activity that qualifies as Tier 1 otherwise illegal activity under the guidelines. So I know that's a lot of words, and some people probably got lost in that, but that's what I'm here for. So what this basically means is they're getting individuals to become confidential informants that are in high level positions. So let's say we talk about a bank. They won't get the teller to be the informant. They're going to get the bank manager. They're going to get the general manager. They're going to get the CEO, the CFO. They're going to get somebody in a high place that can get them more information. The bank teller only knows their job and the accounts, and that's it. They don't see all of the accounts. They don't see the high profile client accounts. So they need somebody that's at a high level to get them high level information. You guys got to understand that. So then let's talk about gangs. They're not going to get just the corner boy or the one that runs to the store or the one that's doing a lot of the shooting all the time. They may have the actual leader of the gang as an informant. Let's talk about a drug organization. And we all know that they try to hit a lot of drug organizations with the RICO. When they hit them with the RICO, it's not the lower level person that's the confidential informant. It's the higher level. So it's maybe the capos, the underbosses, probably sometimes even the boss. So you guys got to understand that they're not dealing with peanuts, ladies and gentlemen. They dealing with the whole truck of peanuts. They want everything. So the last level is the privileged informant. A privileged confidential informant is defined as individuals who are under the obligation of a legal privilege of confidentiality, such as doctors, lawyers, and clergy, or individuals who are affiliated with the news media. So now, let me break this down to y'all. If you understand anything about lawyers, you have client-attorney privilege. So basically, if I'm your attorney and you tell me you committed this crime and I'm defending you, I cannot tell nobody that you committed that crime because I'm defending you. I'm trying to get you your freedom. I'm trying to help you beat this case. A doctor, say I'm your doctor. Now, I know that you got AIDS, herpes, or whatever medication you take. I cannot disclose that information and make it public because of that confidentiality. And you got to understand that when these people have this confidentiality, they have your information, but they don't make it public. But if they turn a doctor or a lawyer to one of their confidential informants, all of your information is known to them. It doesn't, all that client confidentiality, that is out the window. You don't get no privilege with that because they're gonna give them that information, like, because they already work with them as a confidential informant. So that's all I gotta say for this video. Like I said, I'm not gonna link this. It took me too many years to find this paper, and when I say I've been at it for 10 years and I finally found this paper just recently, like 2 weeks ago, I'm not putting no link to this paper down. What I will do is take a picture of the definitions that I'm reading and let you guys see it so you guys know that. What I will do is take a picture of the front of the chapter, and if you guys go and find it yourself, then you found it yourself. I'm not going to give you guys the link. But I also have the link to the snitching book as always, because that's always one of my references. Even though I don't use it, I still want to put the link down below. So I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this information. Do you know any informants? Have you ever seen an informant? Is this your first time learning about an informant? Have you dealt with an informant? Have somebody in your family been arrested and placed in jail because of an informant? Let me know down below. Alright, see you guys on the next episode.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.